Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. In tonight's show, we are going to talk about the Manchester United game and obviously, welcome anyone on who wants to be involved in the stream. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United content. I also talk about loads of different games apart from football, so if you're interested in that, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel and F1 channel. Links are in the description. And in the description, pinned on top of the live chat, is my channel membership. I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if you wish to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, you can pick what level you like. And yeah, link is pinned on top of the live chat and in the description for more information. So right, on to the game tonight. Manchester United. I mean, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I was actually looking forward to this game, thinking, right, I've not watched Manchester United for a couple of weeks. I'm ready to watch us again. And there were times tonight where we actually played some good football, but what's the fucking point in playing good football? You have 20 shots on goal and you can't even put the fucking ball in the net. You know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculous. So for that, the team deserves the wooden spoon. I mean, just not sustainable. This is on the board. They need to be held accountable for this. They know we needed a clinical goal scorer, and we never got a clinical goal scorer. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. Real talk, just what are we doing at times? I have no idea. But you played well, Mr. Joshy J. Just be happy, Mr. Joshy J. You dominated most of the game, Mr. Joshy J. No, absolutely, I will not be happy because Manchester United this season are yet to win back-to-back league games. Yes, you heard me correctly. We are yet to win 2 Premier League games in a row this season, and we're now in April. I mean, what on earth is that all about? Seriously, get the fuck out of here, man. What are we doing here? Oh, wow, unbelievable. I mean, Harry Maguire, he came on as a sub, and we're literally playing him as a false 9. And he had so many chances. He created a couple of opportunities that they were poor. I mean, he nearly got the equaliser, but Forest cleared it off the line. But Nottingham Forest doing the league double over us the first time in so many years. But yeah, just not sustainable. If you have that amount of chances, you got to be putting the ball in the net. But these things happen in football, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, it can happen, but no excuses for that. And in the summer, we need a proper forward who can score us enough goals because you can't rely on Højlund. But Højlund scored against Leicester and during the international break, Mr. Joshy J. Get out here, man. I mean, he scored against a Leicester City team who are pretty much relegated and scoring on international duty. All of a sudden, fans think he's the best thing since sliced bread again. Some football fans up in their nutshell. It really does. I mean, I am absolutely just flabbergasted to how we could not find the back in the net. What an absolute disgrace, honestly. But you're always angry, Mr. Joshy J. You never give Manchester United any credit, Mr. Joshy J. I think you find I do give the team credit, when they're playing well, I will give them credit. I mean, we were threatening to take the lead, but then on the counter attack, Ansi Alanga literally had our defence for breakfast. Literally, real talk. We let this player go, and the way Forest just caught us on the counter attack was absolutely. Where was the defence? Seriously, the defence all at sea. Great finish though by Anthony Alanga. Fair play to him, and I bet he would have enjoyed that moment scoring against his former club because we hardly played him. He wanted out, so yeah, but we got rid of him, and now he scored against us. So fair play to Anthony Alanga. His pace was absolutely unbelievable on the counter attack. Andre Onana made a fantastic save in the second half, but would I say he had an outstanding game? No, because he wasn't really tested apart from that save he had to make, really. So, but this is the problem when you have a board or are too stubborn to make any changes. This is what the consequence you pay the price for. Having 20 shots on target, well, not on target, 20 attempts on goal, but no rewards from it because we got players who cannot finish a toffee, cannot finish their dinner, as Downright Sorting says. But, wow, Manchester United yet again lose. But this board, unfortunately, will not take accountability that they messed up. They deep down they knew we needed a proper goal scorer, and they never bothered to invest in it. Get out here, man. Seriously, sick and tired of it, man. I really am. Right, here we go. Comments. Right. Downright Sorting, why you don't name the title Manchester United Can't Finish Their Dinner, and that would be an epic title. A Manchester attack. So bad just the process Chelsea, Manchester United. I said Forest will win again. You got it right. Fair play, mate. Are you getting the wooden spoon outside? I just did earlier on in the stream. You just need season to come to an end and we'll be drinking a pint of beer. Oh, too right. Chelsea links in Sesko and Delap. I don't want Ainham. I want a proper proven striker and killer striker in front for Chelsea. Where's your wooden spoon, geezer? Garnacho is a legend. Keep him. He is your future. The thing is, Michael.Chelsea, big up to you, by the way, yeah? I mean, he thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo in his early days, but he's so greedy on the ball. I mean, let's get it right. So greedy. Big up. Side not so giddy now. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I've not listened to his match reaction yet, but why? What is the point, yeah? Just what is the point? You have all these opportunities, you're not able to find the back of the net. This is what I do not understand about. Seriously. But, yeah, just nowhere near sustainable. You will never be successful as a football club if you do not take your chances. It's all right scoring against a very poor Real Sociedad side and a Leicester City team who are pretty much already relegated, but if you cannot score against competitive sides, what is the point? Seriously. But again, this is on the board. And Sirski and Hoyland, they're not all to blame, but, Sirski tonight, I thought he's had some good games. So tonight, I thought he's a bit shocking, to be honest. And Rasmus Hoyland's just usual again, really, isn't it? But he doesn't get any surface, Mr. Joshy J. Again, enough with the excuses, saying he doesn't get any surface. Yes, he does get surface at times, but he's just not clinical enough. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. Oh, dear me. Just, wow. It's like there's no accountability at times in the fan base. They are not willing to hold the players accountable. Where I hold the players accountable. I hold the manager accountable. And the ownership, because this is the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. You know, we're not sponsored by anybody. We don't get paid by anyone. We're just a full independent channel at the end of the day, giving my thoughts and opinions on my football club. And I know something needs to change, seriously, because this Manchester United team down in 13th in April, I mean, come on, man. What on earth is that all about? Seriously. Oh, dear me. Dear me. But disgrace. Absolute disgrace. But the positive is you're creating opportunities and playing well. But it counts for nothing. Literally, we do not score a single goal after having so many chances. So why should I be happy? Instead, I'm rather seething about it. I'm angry because this is just not Manchester United. Like, as Michael.Chelsea FC would say, this isn't Chelsea. So is Johnny Minerals to say, this isn't Chelsea. This is not Chelsea. Same as I say, this is not Manchester United. Down in 13th place is not Manchester United. I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not Manchester United. That's for sure. I can guarantee you that one. But yeah, shall we have a listen? And then to a few match reactions. Adam Partridge has just commented on my shorts video. Of course, like, I did a shorts reaction, so if you've not checked that out yet, please do. How did we not get goals tonight, Josh, mate? Same old, Josh, mate. Yes, it is, Adam. I completely agree, mate. That's what I'm going to reply to. There we go. Bash. Oh, right, let's get back. Oh, shut up. Dear me. Almost made me jump. What is your next protest? Is it never? You need your ownership to sell up, and I want Chelsea ownership to sell up because they are obsessed with Brighton model. Yep, they are. I agree, mate. 100% agree. Ridiculous. But let's have a listen to the side done a match reaction yet. Let's have a listen, shall we? Oh, he's on with Foz and, well, 12 minutes 46. Yeah, let's have a quick listen anyway. Yeah. Oh, shaking his head. He's not happy, guys. He's not happy. And, you know, I'm really not either.
Back again. Back to life. Back to reality. We are back again with the same old issues, man. That's the 13th loss of the season.
13 losses. Nowhere near sustainable. Yeah, wouldn't seem for that Manchester United Football Club. 13 fucking losses. This is ridiculous.
Still no back-to-back wins for Manchester United this season. Nottingham Forest, yeah, played a whole 100.
Hang on. Big up. Yeah, was it awful? I mean, at times, Adam Dahl 2025, we actually played all right, but we couldn't finish our dinner, mate. Yes, he was. Saeed did some fake clash with Real Therapy and some other geezer. Yeah, I'm just going to have a listen now.
20 minutes on Saturday. Yet they were more aggressive, more on it, more mobile, more hungrier. More blocks, more endeavour. And you can talk about Maguire nearly winning at the end, but you know what? That would have been a robbery. Because Nottingham Forest in the end.
True, if Maguire got that late equaliser, again, it would have just completely papered open the cracks, wouldn't it? I mean, let's get it right here.
Deserve the win. And some of our players need to have a strong look at themselves. Yeah? Some of them were dog shite. Our whole attack here was absolutely non-existent tonight.
Player of the month, player of the month.
Player of the month, Bruno Fernandes. Let's start with him. No, hold on a minute. Why are you clapping him? Listen, no, listen to me. Allow this today. I'm not here for no bad energy. I want today to see what these men are capable of. And I'm sorry, yeah? There's one man in particular, and one kid in particular, that I need to talk about.
He's a kid. He's got a kid.
Garnacho, hold on a minute. Listen to me. Hold on a minute. Garnacho, yeah? I'm sorry. This is to stop right now. This needs to stop right now. You play for Manchester United Football Club. You are not the standard of this football club. Yet the ego of you is like Ronaldo. You got the boots of Ronaldo. You think you're Ronaldo. You got the song of Ronaldo.
Underwear.
But the performance and the ability is no better than a League One, League Two player. That's quite right there. The arrogance, yeah, on the football pitch, the way you play. You just sort yourself out, mate. And I'm sick of it. The players on the football pitch here as well need to hold this guy accountable, man. Keeps getting away with it. He keeps getting away with it.
I mean, like I said earlier, he thinks he's prime Cristiano Ronaldo in his early days. He's nowhere near prime Cristiano Ronaldo. He's too greedy on the ball. He's not helping himself. He really isn't, Garnacho. 20 attempts, no goals. Not sustainable for the elite. High standards of Manchester United Football Club. Let's get the narrative right here, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Shocking defeat, mate. Yeah, I agree with you, Hayden Cox. Sidey's a flip-flop running. I mean, yeah, anyway, let's carry on listening to this.
Manager today again, got away with it again. He didn't take him off. This kid right here, yeah, honestly, bro, I'm sick of this because his performance today was absolutely a disgrace. Not just him, by the way, but so many others. But he needs to fix up, man, because he has got the ability of a League Two standard player, and that's being respectful. But his arrogance here is something else. And we have to call it out, man, because he's representing Man United right now. They represent us. Whether they're here now or not, they represent us. I don't think it was a crazily bad performance from us today. But you know what? Our forward line let us down today massively. 100%. Bruno Fernandes is a captain today. You can never tell me to rate Bruno Fernandes. You can never. I will not be part of the Bruno Fernandes club. I said it and I'll say it again. Times like this today, when you need a Bruno Fernandes to step up, yeah? When he sets the tone by giving the ball away, that is why I don't like Bruno Fernandes. He's a net negative. The glory days, you can have that. But this is the times when you need people to be like, get your shoulders up and say, I'm going to be standing.
Big up to you, rich money makers. But we had the chances and you didn't win. Who cares? Laugh out loud. Not sustainable, rich money makers, mate. Honestly. Just 20 shots, no goals. Just what is the fucking point? Seriously. Yeah, not good enough, man. Be happy, Mr. Joshy J. Piss off. Never will I be happy in that. Not for my elite high standards.
And I'm going to be counted. Today, absolutely non-existent. Joshua Zirkzee, you might as well not play today. Our forward line, Dorgu, horrendous. He can't cross. Dorgu cannot cross. You need to work on that, mate. Our midfield today, bypassed. Ogati came off, didn't get any better. Casemiro, yellow card hooked. It's just not good enough, man. We need to...
Big up Adam Partridge. Big up to you, mate. Big up Josh, mate. Same old United. Can we go back, okay, and that back then was so good when we was on that break. Break. Oh, the international break you're talking about. Yeah. I think it might be a
What is your
typo, mate. You're also correct. But yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Religio? I'm sorry, I know you're laughing, but this guy needs to salvage the season here. And I need to see performances in the Premier League that will look like, right, cool. We are going to get somewhere by playing amount of games. You can't just turn up, man. We play City next. We play Newcastle, Brentford, Bournemouth. It doesn't get any easier. Today, Nottingham Forest had a plan. Low block hit you on the counter. That's all they did. They got the early goal for Ilanga, and they said, you know what? Break us down. And apart from that Maguire chance at the end, we had zero, and I mean big chances. Zero.
No, it's okay, Adam.
And just look at us
No
like,
need to apologise, mate.
my word, man, the quality of this team.
Forwards horrendous.
The quality of the forwards in this team. It's like you're asking for too much. I'm asking for the basics.
They're asking us to renew our season tickets.
Renew our season tickets. Are you mad?
And you know what?
Oh, it's a bother, because you're just getting more money to the people upstairs. So, no, don't renew your season ticket.
Rasmus, though, looked a bit...
Yeah, Rasmus. You know what? I want to give Rasmus his credit today. The only one when he came on, thought, you know what? Fair play.
Yeah, he held the ball up. I have to say this. Bruno Fernandes, stinker. Zirkzee, stinker. Garnacho, stinker. The approach play, actually, was good today. But we played against a team that played in extra time in a emotionally draining cup quarter final. And at times, they were there for the taking. Actually, second half, you could say they were the better team. They actually had more possession. They looked like they had more possession from the first half. They came into the game more in the
Yeah, I got out and they're starting to show, Adam.
second half. Actually pressed us, won the ball up the pitch. But the way Bruno gave the ball away today, the way Dogu gave the ball away, the way Zirkzee gave the ball away, the way Garnacho kept running into dark alleys and getting tackled. And at the end, how many more shots can you have that are the same? Your conversion rate is horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. It's the lowest. You and Bruno have the lowest conversion rate for the opportunities that you get. So why do you keep shooting? Why do you keep shooting? What are you doing? At the end of the day, he doesn't put himself on the football pitch. Neither does
I will do for you, Adam, mate.
does Zirkzee. Neither does Doku. But what we have on the bench, who do we have to change it on the bench? We have nobody.
Adam Townsley and put
never
me
seen
on
a
your
Manchester
channel.
United
Well
team
done,
that
Adam.
has
Oh,
so
cheers,
much
mate.
Options in attack.
I appreciate that, Adam.
In my lifetime,
Big
I
up
have
to you, rich money makers.
never experienced.
You could be 50
At the end of the
come
day,
tomorrow,
we're
mate.
13th,
Oh,
we're gonna be
wow.
14th tonight for a reason.
Me and you have high standards. Yes, we do, Adam. Because we don't accept mediocrity, mate. I've been a fan for 25 plus years. Why should I all of a sudden make my standards go down the toilet? I won't. I will carry on raising them up to here.
We're there where we are, people. They play like a team that's third, that actually does all of the basics of football right. The basics. They work on it. They don't have got that lot of quality, but their basics have got them third and in a Champions League place. 57 points tonight. 57 points tonight. And last season, they were battling relegation. This is where they are. That just shows you where the Premier League is in terms of football. But Manchester United, I said it on the watch along, we're in it abusive. We're a Stockholm syndrome. We keep...
Right, that's enough of that one for now. Yeah. Well, let's have a listen to... Who else should we listen to? Let's go for All Things United. One of my favorite channels. Here we go.
Manchester United have again lost another game under Ruben Amorim. This time
Yeah, I know, Adam. It's such a refreshing break, wasn't it, mate?
again to Nottingham Forest, who have already lost to this season, losing narrowly 1-0. And I mean, we've had chances to not lose this game of football, Manchester United, but we are absolutely toothless going forward. Unless we play horseshit sides, which we did in the previous two games. We played against Sociedad and Leicester City, who are absolutely dog shit. Manchester United never seem to, even when we play the poorer sides, we don't always win. But when we play, I mean, most of the time we fucking lose anyway. But rarely do we beat the bigger sides of anyone with any quality. We usually fucking beat Manchester United. And that was the case again today. I mean, I know what some people are saying that it didn't work with having to play Xerxes up front, but is it working with fucking Højlund up front? I mean, Højlund is fucking bullshit as well. Xerxes will never score goals to save his life.
Yeah, Højlund is not good enough. The minute we can cash in on him, the better.
You got Garnacho, who's been absolutely horseshit this season. I mean, is there any positivity? I mean, just end this fucking season now and just, I mean,
Thanks.
even if
Just end
even
it.
if that was a positivity and it's
What about you still in the Europa League? Do you really think we can win the Europa League? I don't think so.
season just ended fucking now. Is anyone positive moving forward with the way Manchester United have been? I mean, is anyone confident with the way Manchester United have played under Ruben Amorim that it's going to get better next season? If he gets his players in, I just don't know. It's just not looking good. It's not been looking good for Manchester United all season. I mean, the campaign, it's just got to the stage where you just don't give it, you're starting to just don't give a shit about the league games and just think, fuck it, when we lose, you just think, fuck, oh well, it's another game, it's as expected, we've lost, we haven't scored again. And that is why we've got, what is it, a -4, -5 goal difference. I'm not too sure what it is. Absolutely shocking for Manchester.
Yeah, with all these cutbacks, Adam, you know, it's not looking good, is it, mate?
United. I mean, from defence to forward line, it's been an absolute shambles this season. Not one of these players can really hold their heads up and say that they've performed well this season to get Manchester United out of the shit, because there just isn't anyone. And I know there has been injuries in recent times, but even the injuries are no excuse. They're not going to change this horror.
15th place, not sustainable for the elite high standards of Manchester United's football club.
Of the way that Manchester United have been, and it's just the same old shit every week. And obviously this wasn't nowhere near as bad as it has been in other games under Egghead and other games. But
Egghead.
we're just now accepting that this isn't that bad when we lose a game like this, and it's a narrow 1-0 win. And I see Manchester United posting, we lost narrowly 1-0.
Right. Wooden spoon for them fans who are accepting these defeats. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. Embarrassing. Total embarrassment to that Manchester United badge. Seriously. Absolute disgrace.
And obviously we have, but it's just absolutely shocking that Manchester United just seem to accept these types of results now as a norm for Manchester United, and I literally do not see.
I sure don't accept it, mate. You know, nor do you either. I'm glad you say it how it is as well, because I definitely do not accept us losing games, because as a fan, that is absolute shambolic at the end of the day.
Where this hell's going to end for Manchester United, I don't see how Manchester
United. It's pathetic, Adam Dard, 2025.
To turn this around, to even get from sort of mid-table to top 7, top 8, even to top 6 sort of side again in the next year or so. I just can't see it. The quality in this certainly in the final third, it's just absolutely abysmal. And Egghead has just set Manchester United back so much with his fucking signings. He really has. Just, to me, he has just absolutely destroyed Manchester United, and keeping him on partway through this season was just a disaster from Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Again, blame the board.
It really was to keep him for that amount of months when you've backed him in the summer as well.
Yeah, I know, Adam. Sickening, isn't it? Us 13th place in April. What are we doing here?
I was just absolutely atrocious. I mean, I just don't really know what else to ever say on this football club and the way that it is moving forward. I really don't, because there is just nothing positive to talk about it. As soon as we get knocked out of that Europa League, which I believe will happen in the next few weeks, then the season will be done and dusted, and we have to move on to the summer. And
yeah, but I think once we meet up with a more competitive side and we can't finish our chances, we will get knocked out in that Europa League.
a lot of people are saying, need a massive clear out and all that. And probably some players will leave, some players will come in. But will it improve Manchester United? That's the thing. Will he be able to turn this around and get the players in to the system that he wants and get them performing? Because so far, he hasn't got better out of this group of players, in my opinion, than Egghead was getting out of them earlier in the season, which is a massive concern. So if you can't even get better out of the group of players that you've got, has anyone got the confidence from the players to the staff to everyone that you're going to be able to turn it around if you get some players in? Because you're not going to be able to change 7-8 players here, bringing 7 or 8 new players in next summer. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to get better out of some of this group of players, and the likes of Garnacho and Højlund have absolutely regressed since this manager has come in than under Eric.
No light in the end of the tunnel. No, there isn't, Adam.
I mean, the players
Not necessarily moments in time, mate.
Egghead anyway, but some of these players have actually got fucking worse, which is a concern.
Yeah, they have. Some of them really have got worse. I agree.
I know everyone gets positive.
That is fact.
Season, so we'll have to hope that things can get better. Anyway, I just don't know what else to say on this. I mean, just absolutely toothless. I mean, it is what we expected again tonight. It really was. I mean, no one expected anything better. I mean, I think we've had something like 16, 20 shots, but was anyone really think that Manchester United were going to win that fucking game of football? To be honest, just a joke. Anyway, smash it up.
Yeah, it's a joke. Absolute disgrace.
Touch the ball again soon.
Just the minute this season is in the bin, just get me a beer. I can't wait to get a beer or cider down me. Seriously, to celebrate the end of this rubbish season. But you can't be a true fan for celebrating the end of season, Mr. Joshy J. I think you find out I am a true fan because I had to watch us play so much crap in this season. So why shouldn't I have a drink to celebrate the end of the season? Because it's literally been the worst season ever in my life. The worst Premier League season ever. Let's get an narrative right here. So I will be down in it. And seriously, I will be getting some beer down me. 100% I will. Absolute disgrace, man. But there's no accountability. No one is willing to take accountability. So you're pretty much snookers, aren't you? Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. It's like, seriously, someone take accountability, please. But they won't. I'll make a video at the end of the season, yeah. Lucky Man United top Josh, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dear me, man. Manchester United Football Club. Oh, why do we do this to ourselves? Win today could have got Man United a late push to Europa League conference, and now that has gone. Possibly rich money makers, because it's all tight in the table, isn't it? Talk about United and talk about United. Yeah, we can listen to her. Absolutely. Talk about United. Here we go. Yes, she's on there. She done her match reaction yet? No, not yet. Oh, well, that's a shame. It's over. Yeah, it is. To me, season's done. once we're out in the Europa League, it's all over. Right, so let's have a look. Let's put it in the live chat. I'm going to add the link into the live chat now. So someone wants to come on, they're more than welcome to talk around the game. So, yep. I'll just add that into the live chat right now. YouTube, here we go. Add that to the live. YouTube, here we go. Shut up. What does it say, Josh, mate? Yes, mate. 100%. There we go. Link is in the live chat now. So if anyone wants to join, talk around the game, you can do. Yep. Looks like Adam Dar 2025 is going to come on. Ah, oh, dear me. Just. I can't take much more out. I really can't. It's just like. This season, this team have killed my pride and passion. They take away the energy. Seriously. Guests, here we go. Yep. Someone's about to come on. Adam Dar 2025. Looks like he's about to come on. Cool. Hopefully it doesn't mess this up. Because sometimes it does. I have to exit the studio and come back in again. So let's wait and see what happens. Yo! Oh, I've lost the sound again. Damn it. Okay, right. I know what we need to do. Yeah, we'll back out, okay. Yo!
All right, I'm here.
Yo, big up, mate.
Yep, big up.
Yeah.
So I know I didn't watch the game because I had like work training thing, but I'm back home. But there were a couple games as well. And let's start off with Manchester United. Did you guys really play that bad?
I mean, I wouldn't say we were all that bad, but mate, we just couldn't finish our dinner and score for toffee. Just not sustainable.
It's not good enough, right?
No, it's not, Adam. It really isn't. You know, not for my elite high standards. Anyway, but yeah, you'll still have some fans accepting all this, which I don't get why, because I definitely don't accept it. I call it out, you know, because to me, it's just not sustainable.
It's a fucking joke, honestly.
Yeah, it is, Adam. It's a disgrace, mate.
And remember, these wrongins, they would love to twist the words around. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
Absolutely.
Can you say twisting the words?
Yeah, they like to twist the words on these like journalists and brown envelopes. But yeah, I agree with you, Rich Moneymakers. Man United couldn't finish their dinner. It's exactly that. I mean, what is the point in having all these chances if you're not going to find the back of the net? You know what I mean? It's a joke, mate. An absolute disgrace. And the sooner this season is in the bin, the better. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. It's just like, I've absolutely had it up to here now. It's just like, I want this season to end. They have taken away all my pride and energy this season. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just, oh, wow. Unbelievable. Oh, wow.
Joke. Like, I will check back the highlights, but Manchester United, they're not good enough. They're not. Like, so they've fallen off a cliff. All because you got rid of. All because you haven't got rid of. But Sir Alex Ferguson can't coach forever. That's why you've fallen off a cliff, right? But it's not
Yeah.
supposed to be like that.
No, it's not. It's not supposed to be like that, mate. I agree.
Facts. And then these people, man, I'm tired of them. Of I feel your pain. It just doesn't get better. It's back to freaking reality. But remember, we'll have a fun period for a week or two, and then straight back to reality. Of course, you were never back to begin with.
I mean, this is the thing, right, mate? They get all giddy just because we beat a bang average Real Sociedad side and beat a Leicester City team who were pretty much relegated. I mean, it sums football fans up in a nutshell, mate. Seriously. And I've had enough of it. I really have.
Honestly, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Let me say this. And speaking of Sociedad, aka the Brighton of Spain, those Arsenal puppets, as Michael said it, if he's going to join the stream, guess what? They played really well. They almost beat Real Madrid. They almost did. And the game ended 4-4 at the end. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because, yes, and I want to get to that game as well real quick. Yes, Real Sociedad gave the good match. Real Madrid's defense was an absolute joke. And honestly, I don't know if I do trust Carlo, because the problem with Carlo, he may be a good mentality manager a little bit, but the problem is there's no tactics. And I don't think this is going to work for Brazil. Yes, Real Madrid keeps getting away with it because they are, even though Real Madrid's defense hasn't been good. And then you could say David Alaba might have scored 2 own goals, so which means they didn't score 2 of their goals from open play. But Real Madrid's defense was abysmal. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know if I do trust Carlo, honestly. I just don't. I don't know. Because of what they did today was an absolute stinker, the disaster class, and they got away with it. Manchester United are probably worse situation than Real Madrid, but still, it's not sustainable either. But yeah, the Brighton of Spain almost done the upset. Listen, they went 3-1 up at one point, and it was the 80th minute. And then Real Madrid came back and scored 2 quick goals before the 90th, and then they conceded to make it 4-3. And then Rudiger from Chelsea, plays for Real Madrid, but who transferred from Chelsea, saved Madrid.
Yeah.
But Carlo, I think he has to hold smoke. I don't think he's the guy for Brazil. I'm not convinced either. Because I don't know. The way that they have been doing this. Not just today, Real Madrid, they have been mid, unfortunate this season. Leganes, they didn't play that well.
Yeah.
How could you concede 4 to the Brighton of Spain? It's just like conceding 4 goals to Brighton themselves. It's the exact same thing.
It's like Real Madrid. They've not been great this season, but I still wouldn't draw them out winning the Champions League, to be honest, mate, because they've won it so many times, haven't they? They literally got the experience.
Yeah, that's true, at least. Listen, I think Real Madrid, with no tactics, just really hard to watch, but I'm still not ruling them out. They are in the Copa del Rey final. They're waiting to play 2 of their biggest rivals, even though football is not played on the pitch with 3 teams, which I wish it is, because they're still in that another semifinal list between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, who are at the Metropolitano with a 4-4 draw going into that game tomorrow. And this is going half an hour into the Liverpool derby tomorrow. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why, even though if football was played on the pitch with 3 teams because 3 fan bases want to go against each other, it just makes it more interesting. That's why I have that feeling. But it's not just football, any sport, I would say. Basketball, rugby. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
I still have that idea.
Yeah.
But still. But yeah, whether there's a Madrid derby or El Clasico, since there's only 2, we'll see what happens. But Madrid, they still don't look trustable. Honestly, I will do a I will do a watch along in just 2 hours because apparently I want to. It's about the Champions Cup. It's the Mexico City Derby between Club America and Cruz Azul. I'm doing the watch along. Want to join? Apparently, this guy named Johnny, he's a Club America fan, wants me to do it, so I'll do it for him and everyone.
Oh yeah.
So join, including you, Michael, or anybody.
Yeah. All right, mate.
I'm excited for that game. Yeah,
Yeah.
the game is in just 2 hours. Champions Cup first leg. But yeah. But still, oh my goodness. But yeah, yeah, it was just a lot, but
Here we go. Rich Moneymaker says Real Madrid will be happy. Arsenal, two best defenders are injured.
oh yeah, oh yeah, Arsenal do have a small injury crisis as well. Who's injured again right now?
Gabriel went off injured tonight.
Today?
Yeah.
They beat Fulham 2-1 today, right? They came back, I think. No, they didn't came back. They conceded the last minute.
Yeah, they conceded in the last minute, but Saka scored on his return. You know, Bukayo Saka. He's been out injured for quite a long time.
Oh my goodness, man! If I was a Chelsea fan, even though they're yet to go to Tottenham, they're yet to go to that big matchup against Tottenham, right? The Bird Club, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the third biggest game. The only reason why it's the third biggest game because of the North London Derby. Even though for Chelsea, that's on football heritage, like I said. But yeah, you still have that game going against Tottenham, right?
Yeah, you can join, Michael. Of course you can, mate. You're always welcome on here. You're regular on here, of course, mate.
Of course, yeah. I'm just waiting. But what I'm trying to say, yep. But yeah, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'm fuming right now. Because basically, yes, and then if you have to keep an eye on the Brighton of Spain almost beating Real Madrid, and then some Chelsea fans have to root for Madrid because they just cannot stand Arsenal. And you'd be furious because even the closest rivals across the streets, Fulham, there might be a rivalry, but it's not really a true rivalry because they're not competitive. They're not. They're just gonna treat them just a neighbor, that only ignorance you a little bit, but not really annoying. Just neutral to don't like as much. But the real hatred's with Arsenal, obviously. So of course you're gonna root for Fulham against Arsenal, and they lost sadly. And then if I was a Chelsea fan at heart, I'll be furious. Bukayo Saka scored. And their puppets almost winning, basically. I'll be furious if that also happened too. Because it's all connected, basically. And I know it's insane, but it's facts, it looks like.
Rich Moneymaker says this is why I hate Arsenal, because they think they are back in the title race now. I mean, no, they're not. They're miles behind Liverpool. So, what are we doing here?
They won't catch up to Liverpool.
No chance. Not happening, mate. Saka scored a header. Wow.
A header from open play, right? Was it from a corner?
I haven't seen the game, mate, but all I know he scored.
Yep. And yes, and then if you're a Real Madrid fan, that Saka's back and has returned, just like if Atlas fans do against Chivas when their best player, Piojo Alvaro, comes back. It's the exact same feeling, and you want them out. You'll be like, ah! Because even though Tottenham fans, right?
Yeah.
Tottenham fans, right? They claim they hate Arsenal too, right?
Of course they do. It's their rivals, mate.
They hate them too. They claim. Yes, but they also hate Chelsea, so it's a 3 offside.
Oh, what the fuck, rich money makers? That's mental, mate. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But 4-4 is also just as crazy. It is. And Arsenal have already won back-to-back games. They did.
Yeah.
Endrick made a response saying that he got the job done. But still, of course, everyone will be rooting for Real Madrid. They will.
Yeah, of course they will, mate.
And unfortunately, as for the Arsenal haters, you might go ahead and go against Barcelona fans because they will be rooting for Arsenal because Real Madrid is their biggest rival. Different
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
Arsenal being your biggest rival. So you might have to go against them as well, too, in the chat
Yeah.
or comment. Because they will be rooting for Arsenal while you be rooting for Madrid. Because of rivalry to rivalry. And I know
Yeah.
it's a
Mate.
lot, but it that's why.
Yeah.
What are they doing? But still, who made that mistake earlier? Who made that mistake earlier to Nottingham Forest's goal? And who scored? Was it a penalty kick, own goal, or who is it from the score sheet?
Yeah, which game you saw around? The Forest game.
Yeah, who scored that goal? Who is to blame?
It was Anthony Elanga on the counter attack. And the ironic thing is, mate, he used to play for us.
Yeah, I think he used to play for you for like a season before he fell off. Like with the manager or something? I forgot. Was it last year?
Yeah, I think this is his second season at Nottingham Forest now, mate.
Not last year. I meant to say the year before, 2023.
Yeah.
But still, fuck's sake. But still, like, why do people have to do this? And plus, who wasn't marking him? Who wasn't marking him?
I mean, yeah, go on the counter attack. It was poor defending. Elanga's quick, but where the fuck was the marking? Seriously. It's like,
is it everyone?
no accountability, mate. Just they were lost.
Listen to me. Listen, Liverpool got a 1-1 draw. They didn't lose. They conceded one. Arsenal got a 0-0 draw. And Tottenham lost 1-0. Chelsea are yet to play them.
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Literally, mate, they've done the league double over us, and they beat us twice this season now, Nottingham Forest.
It's a fucking joke, right? Even though for Nottingham Forest, yeah, safe to say top 3 is secure. They're serious. You are not. United are not. Forest, there's no project. There isn't. I mean, there is, but they're doing it the right way, unlike, you guys.
Yeah. We're a joke, mate. We're a total joke. We're an embarrassment. We're a laughing stock.
Those absolute scumbags want to twist the words. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
As for Carlo Ancelotti,
fuck out of here.
Carlo Ancelotti, you have to hold smoke. Unfortunately, I'm not trusting you for what you did today. Well, you can blame the players, but the problem is your squad selection, kind of as well. Get in the bin.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say get in the bin yet, but if you don't fix up, I don't want you here. I don't want you for Brazil. And yes, because how could you concede 4 goals to the Brighton of Spain? You surely concede 1. They're shit. Manchester United didn't even concede a goal from open play against Sociedad. Just 2 penalties. They got the job done. Even though, like I said, they'll get giddy about the win. You did it worse. United got the job done in a better fashion way, which is embarrassing. Carlo,
Yeah.
if you don't fucking fix up, I don't want you here. Even though, unless you win the Champions League, then yeah. But the problem is, we don't have the same quality or tech ability like Real Madrid. Even if Neymar's around, because we don't come back.
Yeah.
I am still a little bit rattled of the 4-1 loss. It's been a week. My thoughts, them trying to twist the words. Just get in the bin. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Absolutely, mate. Get in the bin. To get in the bin.
Absolute frauds. Why are they trying to do this to me?
But yeah, Rich Moneymaker says Gabriel will be a big miss. He will be 100% for Arsenal.
Gabriel is gone, and who else is gone?
Who's the other one? Maybe Saliba Timber or someone like that.
Somebody is out. It's over.
AWC Legends has been gifted the membership. Congratulations.
Who else is
Timber
there?
for assignment. Yeah, that's assessment. Yeah, I agree.
Why did these people have to do this? But still, yes, Nottingham Forest, they will score on you. They will. Fair enough, but United just couldn't take advantage.
Yeah.
And United, nothing improves because this 1-0 loss. You didn't play that bad, but this was a must not lose game, basically, or a must win game. And now, guess who you have? The Manchester Derby. It's up next on Sunday.
Yeah. On
It's
Sunday.
Away. At home. Old Trafford.
Yeah.
It's the Derby. The bigger Derby than the one that's going to happen later. It's a big game.
Yes.
Huge rivalries. And you don't want to get humiliated by Man City.
But they do have the best striker out injured, apparently, for the next 7 weeks now. Erling Haaland.
Yes. Haaland is out because of the injury at Bournemouth. And I know some Man City fans are pissed off at, what's his name? I forgot who injured Haaland. They said that at minimum he should have been sent off for injury, Erling Haaland. That because they know they need Haaland for the Manchester United game because of the rivalry. And Tyler Adams, he is in the mud. That guy from Bournemouth and the United States is in the mud. 3 straight L's on him. Fat L's slapped on him. He is in the mud. Yeah, Tyler Adams for himself, but still. On that occasion, but still. And as for Haaland, that's a big miss. Man City fans, they'll try to do everything they could to qualify for Champions League. They will do everything. Pep's team. Even though I would say Pep is better to work at a grocery store manager at this point. Probably at a Tesco somewhere. I don't know, whatever place in England, like Burnley or outside of London, I'm assuming Manchester itself.
Yeah.
Probably better doing that, I'm assuming. Same thing with Mr. Ten Hag. He probably won't have to hold all the smokes, even though he wasn't good. I think you could say it's probably better for him to also be a grocery store manager if he wants to work in England. Because I see he's a really nice guy. I think he could try. Say they have Pep, the most bowl managers. There's also a lot of like bowl people that work on work as managers of grocery stores. Yeah, even though I don't work at a grocery store, but I heard most of them are the most clinical. Yeah, I'm assuming. Oh, go on.
But yeah, Rich Moneymaker says Real Madrid will injure Saka. I mean, well, they injured Salah before, didn't they? You remember that Champions League final where Real Madrid took Salah out the game as a tactic, and it works because they were nowhere
wasn't there.
second half. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me actually if they try and target Saka Real Madrid.
And then, of course, yes. And then, but remember, guys, you're going to have idiots that will defend this. All right, even if it's a good match, but remember, they won't play that well after all.
Yeah.
They won't. They're going to bring the absolute ridiculous. It might have been a fun match, but it could have been it could I mean you could say it could have gone either way, but remember they're gonna try and say they're back. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
It's an absolute joke, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, they played well." Well, fair enough. Even though they're not supposed to be, because they're not. 2-0 more respectively, but 4-4. Come on, of that. It's like and then just like United as well. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Just for fuck's sake. Oh my goodness. All because they're going to try to twist the words about everything else and try to qualify for Europe. Nah.
Gabriel will be a big miss, and Chelsea would have scored if it wasn't for him. Them kids, laugh out now. No, it was Gabriel stopped Chelsea scoring, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's a good point, Rich Moneymakers. 100%. I, you mate, you're talking facts there, mate.
Gabriel's trying to lock up the attack, but now he can't because he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured.
And Gabriel, I have no idea what's going to happen to him. If he's injured, then yeah. Wish him a speedy recovery, but still, it's a relief for Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea fans or Real Madrid fans. I mean, even though Real Madrid have Valencia this weekend, yes, they do. They have Valencia this weekend.
Yeah.
On Saturday, while Arsenal has Everton, if I'm correct, away. I think it's Everton away, if I'm correct. Yep. Because they failed to beat them at home, right? So it's Everton away. And that's not going to be easy. That's not. It is.
Hayden Cox, am I happy it's spring, mate? I quite like spring, to be honest. Yeah, I like seeing everything, like the new leaves and that, all the flowers come out. Yeah, it's nice, mate. Oh, Michael Dart Chelsea FC is ready to enter the stage, so I'm going to add in right now. So here we go. Add to stage. Wow.
Hey! Big up, everyone!
Big up, everyone.
Yeah.
Big up, all.
Big up.
Yeah, club football. It's back, isn't it?
Yep.
But you know what? I haven't seen the Nottingham Forest and Man United game, but obviously I was in between Early Doors Football TV's stream, and then of course I was in Yeti's chat as well. A big up to the Yeti, by the way, as well, and well done to his Nottingham Forest. I mean, Nottingham Forest landing it, and and another thing, he passed over 500 subscribers recently, so a double congratulations to Yeti there as well.
Yes.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, so for you, Mr. Joshy J, I mean, Man United, I mean, you did tell people not to get giddy.
I heard it.
And hey, back to life, back to reality. So sorry, Geezer. I had to do that. I had to burst into song for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the thing for Man United, isn't it? I mean, you get these 2 wins. Everyone gets all giddy, you know, looking forward to the future, and then the double whammy comes again, doesn't it? And still 13th.
Yeah.
I mean,
could be 15th.
I mean, how much longer have you got now? 8 games left, 9 games left till the end of the season now. But you're going to get all the others out there. But you're still in the Europa League. So what did you say to them, Geezer?
I say, the minute we meet a competitive side, mate, we'll get knocked out. It's as simple as that, because we can't finish our dinner, mate. We simply, what is the point of having all these shots on goal if you're not fucking score? I mean, it's ridiculous, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
For fuck's sake.
so I mean, when are you gonna have a protest? Because we know they have. I know that has already happened when it was at Arsenal game, but what else? So when's the next one?
Yeah, because there was one in the weekend over at FC Manchester. You know, the team what 1958 group has started. Apparently, Manchester United. FC Manchester fans teamed up with each other and protested against the Glazers, but it's not worth doing one protest. You know, you got to keep on going. You got to keep pushing the narrative. You got to keep getting the message out there, haven't you? Because what is the point? You'll never succeed if you don't keep on protesting. You know, you got to put pressure on the ownership. You know, don't go to matches, don't buy the merchandise. You know, stop at paying for all these goods at the football club. Then it will hit them where it hurts them the most. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. Yeah, absolutely get the narrative right, but no one is willing to seem to take it to the next level. So it's, yeah, really, we're stuck with these Glazers, mate. I'm sorry to say, they're not going anywhere because they make too much money, you know, literally make so much money for ticket sales, merchandise around the world. So,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I just see some of the reactions. I mean, seriously, I mean, does Saeed think that Manchester United are bigger than Barcelona? I mean, give over.
Yeah, again,
not a chance. I mean, have Barcelona ever been 13th in La Liga? No, they haven't. So
no, they haven't. They haven't been in the table.
Well, there you go. I mean, I don't. I mean, some YouTubers. I mean, some of the things they say is it's polarizing, isn't it? And all you had was that Egal. Yeah, he thinks Mohamed Salah is the greatest player that the Premier League's ever had. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then he also claims that football now is better than what it was in the past. I mean, no chance. Get in the bin, fella.
Yeah, get in the bin.
And he can't lay claim to that anyway, because he'd not been watching football all that long, so he can't know that. So, yeah, bull. I mean, so all right then. So it's Mohamed Salah better than Zinedine Zidane, Raul, R9, Ronaldinho. I mean, it's Alan Shearer, Cantona, Bergkamp. I mean, seriously, come on.
No
I mean,
chance.
I mean, let me look at me in terms of Chelsea. Yeah? I've seen Vialli, I've seen Zola, I've seen LeBeuf, I've seen Hasselbank. Yeah, I've seen Good Johnson, I've seen John Terry, Carvalho, Lampard, Drogba, Cech, Ashley Cole, and you tell me that Mohamed Salah is better than all of them put together? Nah, get out of here. No
No.
chance.
Not
No,
a chance.
I mean, yeah, I think some of them YouTubers have been on the old, on the old snorts, but yeah, I mean, what goes on in these people's heads? But we know why, don't we? It's the clicks, and then it gets you more views, doesn't it? Says so much shocking, and then it gets you the views. That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but yeah, I'm not doing that shit, and no one else should be doing that either. Not if you really, not even if you really love the sport or you love your football club. Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, what did you think of the game itself, Joshua J? Was it on Sky?
TNT.
Oh, was it on TNT? Were it? Ah, right.
TNT
Yeah,
Sport.
I'll probably have a look at it on the match. I think Match at Day's on tomorrow, isn't it? I think it is. They usually do put it on during the week, don't they? Yeah, so I'll have a look at it on there. But look, a team that is in third, a team that is in 13th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I expected Forest were going to win. So yeah, I don't think it's let's say shocking and what have you. But yeah, I think it just highlights where Manchester United are really.
Yeah.
But like you said, at the end of the day, Joshua J. Geezer, the Glazers are not going to be going anywhere.
No.
I mean, people can protest as much as they like. I mean, you even saw it in the last one. I mean, even the Rat saw the funny side of it. So, I mean, where do you go from there?
Yeah, I mean, the game itself, I thought at times it played quite well, but, just not sustainable, not finding the back of the net. And Ansi Alanga just completely caught us on the counter-attack. I mean, was the Americans, seriously. Yeah,
of course, he used to be a Manchester United player, didn't he?
He did,
yeah. He did. But yeah, what do you think of Garnacho? And obviously, some people seem to be pissed off about him. But what do you think on that?
I mean, look, mate, he thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo in his early days. He thinks, I'll go about the business myself. I won't pass to my teammates because I have the confidence to go for goal and that. But he's not a Cristiano Ronaldo, mate. He's too greedy on the ball. It's as simple as that. He needs to be held accountable for that. Seriously. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but not to worry, Joshy J. Geezer. I mean, Sancho is going to be coming home.
Funny, right?
As is Rashford. Yeah, even Rashford is being tipped to come back as well.
Despite scoring 2 quick
Uh,
goals for Aston Villa, he's still coming back.
Yeah, despite that, yeah. But
He's
Aston
still
Villa,
coming
they
back.
can't afford to get him outright. So, you
Villa
know,
can't afford him,
and
right?
that'll be more due to his Rashford's wages.
The
Yeah.
contract, right?
So,
So Villa can't afford him, right?
no, they can't.
And
No.
Villa will never, ever sell their best goalkeeper. That yes, he's a Rungan to me. Of course, Emiliano Martinez. Yeah, because of the
yeah.
Rungan.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a Rungan. Yes, I want Emi Martinez cooked because he's shameless. Yeah, the most shameless Argentinian goalkeeper I've ever seen. Despite how good, his celebrations are shameless. That's why I need him to hold smoke.
Yeah.
Do you want Emi Martinez hold smoke? And listen, I like Aston Villa, but it's funny when they concede, when he can't even keep up the goals. He can, trust me.
Yeah.
He won't.
Yeah, mind you know what else was funny? I mean, so yeah, Saeed wants all half of the team sold then, right? So
Yeah.
who's going in then? Oh yeah, kids. But that's the model now. That's going to be your model. You're going to be following our model.
Yeah,
that is what we're doing.
Yeah.
So that's the road that's the road you're going down now.
Yeah, not really isn't.
Yeah. It's good to be the Brighton and Chelsea model.
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started.
So I mean if you're expecting big name players, I mean I think you're going to be. I think your fan base are going to be very disappointed.
Yeah.
So you're going to get more Dorgus, and you're going to get more that other kid, Heaven or whatever his name is it?
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, that's the route you're going down. It's going to be on the cheap,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and not to mention you've got that circus tent, haven't you, as well? So,
Yeah.
So that's gonna set you all back as well.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree with you.
So and you know what one thing I've noticed in your reactions now. You don't do the player ratings now, Jossie J. Geese. You don't do that now, do you?
You don't want to do it, right?
I can't be asked. Seriously.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. That's because you're falling out of love with. Have you fallen out of love with them now?
Yeah, half the time I have. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to give them a rating. It's like, what's the fucking point? Because it's just like, what rating do you give them? Seriously, you just at times don't know what to give them. It's like you're just completely out of ideas. But it's like, what is the point? If you're not going to show any height, why should I give you ratings? It's as simple as get in the bin.
Yeah, I said that in Yeti's chat earlier on. I think I said that to Early Doors Football TV to Tom. I say, I said to him, give us your ratings on them West Ham players. But he only gave me one word. He just said, crap. So I'm like, all right, But Jellyfish Potter in the mud.
Yeah.
Jellyfish Potter in the mud.
In the mud.
So, but that also includes.
That's what I'll say on that. I mean,
unfortunately, that also includes.
I mean, you got the Manchester Derby next. I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, that's going to be the one, isn't it?
That's the big one.
Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me, Michael, if we actually somehow get a draw or win in that one, because the players will probably turn up, to be honest. And with Erling Haaland out injured, that is surely going to be a more testing time for Man City. But they've actually got a good track record without him in the team. So,
Yeah, they do play well even without him.
yeah.
Funny enough, they do play better without him.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
They do.
So, I mean, that's another defeat for Ruben Amorim now. So,
Yeah.
Fair enough. You did play the third best team, but honestly, you did took it a little bit seriously. But if this was Liverpool, you get a draw. Then what's the point of it?
Yeah, exactly, mate.
If you're not going to do anything, honestly, you should have lost 2-0 probably. To be fair.
Yeah. But you know, I noticed you on your stream earlier on that you talked about, people should give up their season tickets, but they're not going to do that. That's the thing, isn't it? So, unless people start doing that, or let's say boycott.
Yeah, I'm just giving my opinion, saying that we shouldn't do that. But unfortunately, too soft mentality in this country, mate. You know, football fans, they just don't have the same sort of standards as what like Real Madrid fans do, Barcelona fans, and all that. Then football being a much better place, wouldn't it? I mean, let's get the narrative right. Yeah.
Yeah, because so many frauds, they love to come out like do this crap. So, and by the way, I want to talk about the Brighton of Spain in a bit. Because I want to talk about Carlo Ancelotti because I'm not happy with him. It's about him letting the Brighton of Spain almost winning. Yes. And by the way,
Ancelotti's got minerals.
Big upset, guys. I forgot to tell you this. Leverkusen got knocked out of the German Cup. 2-1.
Wow.
They're out by 30-tier team. They're out.
No way.
They're not trophy this time. They're going trophyless. Leverkusen.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Xabi Alonso, you know how well he does it. This time, he's not going to win anything this time.
Yeah. They went unbeaten all season last season in the Bundesliga. Yeah, that's mad.
Then they got beaten in the Europa League final, didn't they, by Atalanta?
They got the so absolutely landed the minerals on them.
And look, man.
Yeah.
We all know that he loves to also sometimes you could say, just like Rafael Leao, sometimes some people do say he's selfish to rely on own goals, but when he turns up, he is a beast and a monster.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you could say he sometimes does rely on own goals. But yeah, who knows? Maybe the Red Bulls might win the German Cup. They take on Stuttgart in that another semifinal tomorrow. But Leverkusen, they're out. They're out.
Wow. Madness. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
No trophies for Xabi Alonso this season. That's crazy.
Wow. What a step back after winning the league last season and going unbeaten. What a setback this season.
Yep, and that's crazy. But yeah, I will. Hey, Michael, by the way, in just an hour, I'm doing a watch along if you want to join. It's Club America versus Cruz Azul, the Mexico City derby that I love.
Oh.
It's the first one, part 1, the Champions Cup. Part 2 is the Champions Cup, second leg next week. And then the weekend, that's the main league. Yes, I'm excited for this Mexico City derby. And you might meet somebody
Yeah.
by the name of John. He's a Club America fan. He wants me to the stream. I'll do it. But yeah, Champions Cup. That's
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
big rivalries. Yes, it's the Mexico City derby, not the main one, but technically it is because of how big the size is. Club America and Cruz Azul.
Yeah, the Champions. They do that in pre-season, a similar tournament, called the Champions Cup.
But our Champions Cup is the CONCACAF Champions League version.
Oh, yeah.
This team never makes it easy.
And then if you won't, and you know what, we might even react to, big up to Will. We might react to this video. It's 14 minutes long. It's about Carlos. Unfortunately, not a good performance from him. Unfortunately, as for Carlo, if you guys are ready, before we talk about him, I need to use the restroom real quick. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, Stinker and Hook he almost let the Brighton of Spain go to the final in Madrid advance, and he got away with it. And I kind of didn't like that.
That's crazy.
8-goal thriller. I'm gonna get into that. So, but before we do, I'll explain about the match in just a sec. But I'm gonna use the restroom. Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay. You're going for it, mate. Yeah. But it's ridiculous. It really is how, the standards in football are literally in the bin. Fan accepting mediocrity. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, it's just like, why can't football fans have the same standards as what they used to have before the days of social media? It's like social media is completely just infested so much football fans into believing PR bollocks. It's like the standards are just in the toilet. They're completely in the, and unfortunately, it's not going to get back on track anytime soon. Unfortunately, big up to Michael Adam in the chat. Big up to you, Big Paul. Good evening to you. Or should I say good morning? Because it is morning here in the UK now. But anyway, good morning to you.
It's brown envelopes, isn't it? As soon as you get that brown envelope, you stop being a fan of your football club, don't you? That's as soon as you see that brown envelope.
Yeah, facts.
People change once they see it. I mean, we've seen it plenty of times. But yeah, I mean, did you see the Madrid Sociedad game? Have you seen that? I mean, I don't know if you have. I heard about the results, but
no, I haven't watched any of it. But yeah, it sounded like a crazy game. 4-4.
Yeah, look, for me, Ancelotti still has the minerals.
Definitely.
I mean, you've got to look at what he's won, and you've got to look at the history. Look, in terms of Brazil, the reality is, Joshy J. Geezer, we're not linked with that many people in the job. Look, we're not getting Pep Guardiola, and we're not getting Jose Mourinho. So we have to face reality a little bit here. Yeah?
Yes, we do.
In terms of the choices that we've got, it's either Carlo Ancelotti or it's Jorge Jesus at Al Hilal. So there are only two options for us. I mean, I can ask Adam this coming up once he's back on.
I'm back. Already back.
Adam.
Yeah.
Do you want TAT back? Do you want TT back?
All right.
Do you want the previous manager back, TT?
Oh my goodness, TT or Tati, aka that run? Hell no.
Well, there you go, man. Yeah.
No defense,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he's in the running. He's actually in the running.
Are you
Of course,
kidding
he's
me?
not in a
Making
job at the
return?
moment, so
Oh,
it would
because
be
no one
easier
else
for
hires
him
him?
to be put in there.
Come on.
I mean, look, we did this in the past when we had someone who won a trophy and then we went back to him. It doesn't always work out.
It
Yeah?
doesn't.
No.
I don't want him
Look.
back. I already saw in the last days at Flamengo. He almost cost them everything. He cost them the league title. He cost them the cup. Almost the cup. He cost them the Libertadores. Of course, I don't want him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't go around that old ring road, you know, like the Dutch national team used to do. Yeah, I mean, back then there used to be either Dick Advocaat, Ronald Koeman, and Gus Hiddink, and then they ended up like bloody rotating for a bit, didn't they? In that job, so it doesn't work. And Felipe Luis, he's not going to take the job until after the World Cup. So it will be too late by then anyway.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? I want to go off. I want to change my form. My response, I don't want Titi in there, but unfortunately, we need to talk about Carlo Ancelotti over here because, in my opinion, he's not doing okay. He isn't. And this is going to go off a rant because this kind of affects Brazil.
It's going to be interesting because Michael's fully behind Carlo Ancelotti. So,
yes,
yeah, this is going to be it.
Yeah, my concern is with Jorge Jesus. If he does get the job, he might potentially shut the door on Neymar coming back in the Brazil team. Even though it has been said that he did have a good relationship with Neymar. But, however, that's coming from the likes of Fraudizio Pinocchio. And, I mean, I don't trust a word of what that guy says. So,
oh, my God.
Whether that's the case or not, we don't know.
Talking to Fabrizio Romero, before he was on really your payroll and that, did you have a problem in the past or not, Michael? Or is it ever since he's been on the payroll, you know, your hatred for him has gone up? But did you mind him in the past or you never been a fan of him? Because I just want to get your input on that.
I was never that bothered about him in the past. I mean, do I like journalists? No, I don't. So, but I wasn't that bothered about him. But now he's more and more prominent ever since this sort of turned up, along with Pawnstein, Matt the Fraud Law, and Toothpick Jacobs, and all these bloody others. It's the PR. I mean, I wish I'd, bloody bugger off and go back to, bloody Arsenal or Tottenham or wherever the bloody were before.
Get them all out, or even fucking Brighton, or the Puppets, whatever, because they're probably trying to print multiple clubs. And listen, I want to hype up the Club America Cruz Azul rivalry, which is about to happen in just an hour. I love this rivalry. Hopefully this will room, but as well, they have to hold smoke tonight. Carlo, I'm talking to you. What was that? Not just lineup selection, honestly. Why is Lucas Vazquez starting at right back? And I'm not even a Real Madrid fan, but if you think this wrong with our fucking peer players, we're going to concede and eat up 5 to 6 or 7 goals. What are you waffling about? And plus, I want to show this to everyone. I'm going off.
Yeah.
So, all right. Share my screen. Yes. Carlo. All right. On my screen, if you see it. You almost wear me.
I can see it, mate. Now.
Look at this. Carlo, what was this performance? What It was fun, yeah. So it's 4-4, 8-goal thriller. It was the best match I ever seen all day. All right, fine. This match might have been fun as a neutral. I did watch the second half plus extra time because I had to because I just got off job train thingy. But obviously, what was that performance? Of course, I can't play the highlights. How
No.
could you concede 4 goals to the Brighton of Spain? David Alaba stinkered hooked, scoring an own goal. 3 of their
Good
goals
to
were
see
not from
Hendrick scoring
play.
though.
Yes, you guys had a 1-goal advantage. The positive is Hendricks showed up. He did good. I'm proud of Hendrick. I'm proud of the Palmeiras lad. Big up to Hendrick. I love you still. But as for Carlo, this is why you need to freaking take Hendrick as those opportunities. Same thing with Arthur Guler, especially the buildup of Rudiger. Hey, Michael, the good news is Rudiger, former Chelsea, showed up and scored against the team that Mikel Arteta comes from those puppets, you could say.
The
Yeah.
Rudiger Minerals.
Yes, Mikel Arteta comes from Brighton, Spain, the Spanish Brighton, I mean, also known as Sociedad. But we all know they are Brighton of Spain. Rudiger landing the minerals. Big up to him. Big up to Rudiger. Chelsea and Real Madrid and football legend. Big up to you, Rudiger. As you've been doing all right for yourself, for Real Madrid and Germany. You've been doing a great job. But as for Carlo Ancelotti, how did you concede 4 goals? Yes, where's La Defensa? You're playing like Titi's somewhat highline ball. Ridiculousism. And now you're going to have the Brighton of Spain or Real Sociedad fans are going to come out saying, oh, we almost won this game. We should have won this game. This was our best performance. The only reason why they gifted you 4 goals is because of Carlo's stupid selections. And, of course, the defense, the players, somewhat, but also the manager. So don't get over yourselves, unfortunately. And you know what? You might have you're not the better team, honestly. I think Sociedad on some occasions were the better team because you made them look better. Because you did play that well. Real Madrid only had 1 yellow, 4 yellow, or 2 offside, 3 offside, 6 corners. You could have gotten a penalty. Well, I didn't watch the whole match. But yeah, I have no idea why he started Lucas Vasquez, Jude Bellingham. Yep, he got his goal. Vinicius Jr. Sadly, Vinicius Jr. He had a great game, but he just couldn't score one of the goals back of the net. That's the problem. His finishing, the final third. I'm still questioning about Vinny, especially losing the ball. I'm just a little bit disappointed because he should have gotten a goal. I think he played okay, just the final third. Aryasawa, you gifted it 2 goals, and you even let and yes, but the biggest one is Rudiger landing in the middles. But honestly, I'm not happy with Carlo Ancelotti. Honestly, I don't know if I trust him, guys, because the problem is he's been getting away with this a lot, especially tactically. Yes, you're sitting second. You're hoping to play either Barcelona or Atletico Madrid, El Clasico or Madrid derby. You almost let Brighton of Spain come back. And in Real Madrid, we're losing 3-1 at one point, and they came back and drew 3-3, and then they could see that bum goal. Should have never happened. Imagine struggling against relegation Leganes, which is the Spanish version of. Let me see. Let me double check. They are the Spanish version of. Let me see real quick. They are the Spanish version of Wolves, kind of.
Yeah.
Or no, they're the Spanish version of West Ham. Go ahead.
Yeah, Adam, this is the thing. Real Madrid, they always find a way to get an over the line, even when they're not playing good. You know, this is what makes them elites, and you have to give Don Carlo Ancelotti credit for that. You really do at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true, but here's the thing. I fear that the way that he structures Real Madrid, he kind of does it with that mentality, but here's the thing. If with Brazil, I don't think it's going to go the same because we don't have the same somewhat quality, I guess, at Madrid. Because Madrid, at least, they kind of have somewhat mentality, even though they still need to fix up some things. But the problem is, I just and yes, Real Madrid are the kings of comebacks, but Brazil, we're just not right now. And I'm still worried about Carlo. If he doesn't give the right instructions or tactics, then we're not gonna play that well. Then we're not gonna then we're gonna suffer worse probably. I have a feeling. Not worse, but not a lot better. Yeah, you gotta park the pens against penalties for Atletico Madrid. That was the most stressful game if you were a Real Madrid fan. Because it's just risking. And honestly, some of his taxes were the reason why they lost badly against Barcelona at this point. Yes, you could say Hansi Flick has Barcelona as a structure as the best, and that's true. But you can't like lose badly to your biggest rivals, Barcelona, like Chelsea did against Arsenal. Sadly, cannot eat up 5 as well. And then they lost to Betis. Fair enough, they beat them in the first leg. They only beat Girona 2-0. They beat City 6-3 on aggregate, which we know. Struggle against Osasuna, the Madrid derby, and the draw. Even though Atletico didn't score from open play, they didn't look convincing against Real Valladolid. They lose to Espanyol, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. They battered Las Palmas 4-1, and they beat Celta Vigo. By the way, this game also went to extra time too.
Oh yeah.
A few months ago, 2.5 months ago, it went to extra time. Holy shit, it's raining about Stone. Yeah, it went to extra time. They needed 3 goals to beat Celta Vigo. 5-2. So I'm still concerned, obviously, because we just cannot do this. If we rely on draws, that's not the way. And that's why I'm still concerned, obviously. Vinny knows Carlo, Rodrigo, and then hopefully Endrick. I mean, even though Real Madrid, Endrick doesn't get enough minutes, in my opinion. But I'm concerned, obviously. You just cannot get away with this, Carlo. If you do this in the wrong way. Like, I do trust you, but look at this. 5-2 Barcelona was the most embarrassing one. You cannot eat up 5. Maybe 3, that's fair. Could have been a different game. Or it could have been a lot closer, but come on. You should be beating Valencia by a lot of goals. I thought you guys would get your form back, but not really. But yeah, this one. But yeah, their next game is against Valencia on Saturday. Arsenal takes on Everton away in Liverpool. In Liverpool, I mean. And then before hosting the first leg, and then they play Alvarez, I say. Alvarez FC, because that's what it sounds like. Then they host Arsenal and Bilbao, and they will play the final after the game against Getafe. They're going to rotate. And whoever they get, whether it's Barcelona or Atletico Madrid, we'll see what happens. But still, and then the semifinals come along. But still, I'm just disappointed. Honestly, Real Madrid should have gotten this game wrapped up in the 90 minutes. Why? Why 4-4 and risking extra time? Like, this game should have been done a lot earlier. So, I don't know if I do trust Carlo just yet. And you know what? I want to react to this video. Big up to Football Carnage. He has to call out Carlo. So if you don't mind playing the video. Yes, we have 1 more hour till the Mexico City derby. But big up to Will, Football Carnage. He's a Real Madrid fan. He does rate Chelsea's style of play. Yes, he does. Even though he does like Arsenal, but he doesn't anymore because he's going against them now. Even though he does like some of their players, and especially the Premier League era. So big up to Will. I will send the video link in the chat right now. And by the way, one more thing real quick. This could have gone to penalties, and then Real Madrid, I don't think they probably would have gotten that much luck like they did at Atletico Madrid, because that was stressful. And one more thing before we check on Will's channel. One more thing. It's about Thiago Silva. So guess what? I was about to do a watch along for this game, Mense. they were about to take on, hold on, this team real quick before we play the video.
Yeah, absolute legend.
Big up to Thiago Silva. He's starting the lineup. I was about to do a watch along until the Cruz Azul Club America game, and people told me to do that. So, but big up to Thiago Silva. Good luck to you against your match. I will watch you, I guess, on Fanatis in just a sec on my phone. Copa Sudamericano, because of the poor season. And Fluminense, they got a new intermittent manager right now. It's this guy because the manager got fired. The main manager got fired since their 2-0 loss against Fortaleza. But honestly, big up to Thiago Silva. But still, I will say one more thing about Carlo Ancelotti. If you don't fix up defensively, who are you going to play in that back line? And if you put Lucas Vasquez at right back, it's like putting Joe Linton, same thing in that back line. It's an absolute joke. Like, is he the football losing him? I hope not, because he has to
Never been a fan of players being played out of position.
Never either. Like, all for a new try, get out of here. Let them stay in position. And like I said, big up to Football Coach. We will react to his video. Credit to him. I will share the video link real quick. I'll send it in the chat. Big up to Will, also known as Will. Hold on. But still, I'm Carlo out. And by the way, Real Madrid just released out the highlights, the 4-4 draw. But still, but I know Zach is live, but I'm not joining. That's just one of my references, but big up to them. But honestly, this is April Fool's Day, and this feels like I feel like I don't know if Real Madrid is doing this for an April Fool's joke, like they're out of the competition and they come back and they're okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's just pranking us, but it's just very risky. I don't know. This is why I have this feeling of Carlo not being in the job. All right, let me share the video link. Yep, big up to him. Even the end of stream, Dave called him out, who's also friends with and by the way, big up to the GOAT Saves Football. Big up to you as well. Yep, you're going to Chelsea versus Spurs, right? Or Tottenham.
Spurs.
Or Spurs. the Spurs, the Bird Club, right? The small Bird Club.
It's who we are, mate. It's who we are.
Yeah.
And the Spurs can hold smoke, right?
Yep.
Yeah, trust the process, merchants.
All right, guys. So let me play the video. Like I said, big up to Will Football Carnage. Big up. I recommend him to subscribe. Yep. Let's see what he has to say, because he's furious.
Are you just going to play the background or have so only? Stop it a second, because obviously, I'm a bit concerned about the copyright. So, can we just have it in the background?
Well, here's the thing. This is just his reaction. The background. Oh my god, it's not. The prawn is they won't able to hear it unless you won't able to see him unless you want to just play this.
Yeah,
but I know it's just fucking annoying.
About copyright.
Yeah,
and I want to listen to the video, but YouTube is an absolute joke, Stone, for not doing these copyright rules in the fucking right way, honestly. Because some of this just feels like they're just using that as an excuse. And then if you want to put this just here in the description, I mean, we can read the description or hear the description. But but is it for Carlo Go? Yeah, there's questions about him. So even though the prawn is so is this fine? Because the prawn is I have my phone charging. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. So is this fine?
Should be, yeah.
But yeah, YouTube is an absolute joke. 14 minutes, and I haven't even watched the full screen. All right, let's see.
What if we just
Yeah.
watch Madrid 4, Sociedad 4, and we go through to the Copa del Rey final by an aggregate score of 5-4. We have allowed Sociedad to turn up at the Bernabeu and drop 4 goals on our head top. Sociedad are shit. This is a team that has a negative.
Exactly, mate. Like, could you concede 4 to the Brighton of Spain? It's like doing the exact same thing when concede like to Brighton or something. It's like it's just as ridiculous. And they're gonna say they have their best performance because Madrid backline let them, especially Carlo making those bum mistakes. That's why I'm kind of rattled about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Xabi
I know
Alonso's
he's
hardly
like-
landing it.
Yeah, like I said, Javi Alonso, he's supposed to be, of course, supposed to be with active tactics. He's supposed to come in. I know, yes, Javi Alonso, yes, he also came from Real Sociedad's academy, but he's also a Real Madrid, Liverpool legend at the same time. So basically, he wants to be a legend of all 4 clubs at the same time to bring the fans together. Javi Alonso, right? Remember, Madrid, Sociedad, Liverpool, and Leverkusen together, which we could, right?
Yeah.
Because there are probably some Sociedad and Liverpool fans that wanted him too, and even Bayern fans that wanted Javi Alonso in because of how good he was with Leverkusen. So yeah.
Well,
So
not
we'll
by
see what
getting dumped out by a 3rd division German side. That's not the way to do it.
Yeah,
No.
that's not the way to do it. And then we'll
Definitely.
see what Will's response to all of this.
Goal difference in La Liga. They have played more games than they've scored goals.
Facts.
This is a team that got knocked out of the Europa League by Manchester United.
Yeah, exactly. United handled them pretty well. Better. You did beat them 5-2 on aggregate. They didn't even score from open play. They had 2 penalty kicks. Yeah, so does United, but United broke them down better. They handled them better. Despite how mid United were, they handled them better than Carlo, which I find is embarrassing.
Yeah.
That sounds ridiculous, honestly. So I see where Will and the Real Madrid fans are coming up. You barely escaped. You got out of jail again, basically. And some of these cards, they're not worth it. So you could play out of jail cards sometimes, not all the time. In this game, there was no necessary. Because the problem is, you go to extra time, you will be a little bit tired against Valencia. And then you still have that game against Arsenal. So that's why this game, I get it why Will does not want Carlo. Because the tactics have been awful. Real Madrid, they just haven't been good. And I know they're missing Toni Kroos, but the tactics are not there. And the out-of-jail cards just don't work all the time. They don't. And then now you're going to get more tired, especially going against Arsenal. Valencia and Arsenal.
Yeah, so Adam, if you had to pick a winner in the moment, who do you think is favourites for the La Liga title, Real Madrid or Barcelona?
Honestly, at this point, I've seen enough. Whether you like it or not, Barcelona, they deserve to win La Liga because they play the best football, because they know how to, get the job done and land the minerals. I know, yes, the rivalry kind of happens, but as long as they land the minerals, yeah. And as for Real Madrid, they kind of do land the minerals, but they're just doing it on fashion in an unimpressive way. That looks like that isn't sustainable, because it's not sustainable, honestly.
No,
but
I
love Madrid. They still don't have that mentality in them still.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
That's what I like about them as well. They just have the elite mentality. You know, it's like, why can't my football club have it, and why can't Chelsea have it these days? You know, it's just I don't understand it.
It's the Premier League.
Yes, it is,
It's
mate.
Unicorn Rainbow League.
Yeah,
All happens here.
yeah. Only happens over there.
Yep. And then let's see what else he has to say.
Yeah, go for it.
Persevere by Manchester United.
Facts. Despite you guys did outplay them, especially
Yeah.
at Old Trafford at home in front of the home fans. And like I said, I know Manchester United lost, and don't get giddy about it because the job is not done. It isn't done because like I said, United celebrate the win all you want, but don't get giddy about United are not back. But even they got the job done.
Yeah,
But still, they're just not doing it in the right way. United still has problems, but they managed to handle Sociedad better. It's embarrassing, honestly. Carlo,
we got big problems, mate. We're nowhere near back in business yet. We got a 100%. We need a massive repair. We need a massive rebuild. You know, but we got ownership who are so naive and they don't even care. It's as simple as that.
And they've taken money out of your club and borrowing over the years.
I mean, it's criminal, Michael. You know, if there was a football jail, I'll lock them up and put them in a cell, you know. And they can the night in the cell, you know, with all the brown envelopes as well.
Yeah. I remember you used to say that. You were going to put them in custody.
Yeah.
You said that.
It's a custody.
Remember that.
Yeah.
And then I will say this on the Club America Cruz Azul lineups are out. Thiago Silva, real quick, he has the captain's armband and he is shaking hands with the other opponent. But still, yeah, big up to Thiago Silva because he has the experience, the minerals. Big up to him. We will be doing the next Fluminense watch along. I think we will next weekend because people want to know Thiago Silva, and you do too, Michael, right?
Yeah.
So we will be there as well. Big up to Thiago Silva. Fluminense are football heritage. The Brighton of Spain are not. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, so what channel? Are you doing that game on your channel, Adam? You know, the one what's about to
on my English, yes, I will.
Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll redirect to you. You know, once I end my stream, if you got redirects to I'll redirect to you.
All right then. But the Cruz Azul Club America game, I'm doing that in just 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's continue what Will says.
Yeah, go for it.
It took us till the 115th minute for us to score the equalizing goal against them. Let me tell you something right now, chat. Real Madrid are shit. And we have properly been getting away with it. They show.
Yeah, Carlo's been getting away from this way too many times. It's just not sustainable. Like when Madrid had instructions, when was, when everyone was united, and when was Toni Kroos? But he's no longer here. And the problem with Carlo, he kind of makes lazy subs as well, not making subs in time, making it way too late changes. Just like Maresca has been doing it lately as well too with the subs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing it way too late.
Available.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Will said he wants him.
Does making could be an option for you, Mr. Joshua J?
Oh, thank you. So they no chance. I mean, 80 million worth of night or 89 million, whatever we pay for him. Disgrace. Disgracia. Nowhere near sustainable for my elite standards. It's
You know,
getting wrong.
he was linked to Real Madrid for a very long time, wasn't he, as well?
Yeah, he
Remember?
was. Yeah.
You don't want him back then?
No chance. Absolutely no chance. Just don't want that running back. Get out here, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
Yeah,
not
right.
wrong.
God help me, something else if that happened.
I mean, what did he do, Michael? You know, he's like literally, he was so lazy.
Yeah, but you're going to get them people who are going to say, but, he won the World Cup. He won the World Cup finals.
Yeah. Pathetic.
Yeah, that's what you'll get.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, he did turn up at that World Cup for France. Yeah, he did. How many times did he turn up in, let's say, a Man United shirt? Let's say, in your case, not a lot.
Nope.
Not a lot. I don't know what he's got. I don't know how many goals he scored. I don't think it was that many. Was it 20 or 20 to 30 or something like that?
Yeah.
But yeah, he had too many off performances, more than he had on, from what I remember. But yeah, I mean, God, that'd be something else if they do bring him back.
Oh my goodness, the haram of the haram, you could say.
Yeah, but don't worry, Joshy J. Geezer. Jim Ratcliffe will say he's a wonderful person.
I mean, I'll lose my shit. He said that. I will lose my shit.
Oh, Filamento almost conceded. The opponent nearly scored. I think it's one of the Colombian fans from your channel that supports that team. Yeah. I forgot what's pronounced. Dang it. Once Alas, yes, that's them.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
almost scored against Fluminense. Thiago Silva, I think he's furious with his players for not marking him. Yeah, you gotta mark him. That's a captain. Facts.
Yeah, proper leader. 100%. What a true leader.
Thiago Silva. Demamoto. All right, let's see what Will says.
Yeah.
The press box where members sit. I didn't see Florentino Perez towards the end of that game. I swear he must have been in the back room sacrificing because nothing else can explain the performance that I saw today. Chat, I am pissed. Carlo out. I don't care that we won this game. I don't care that we're in the final. I don't care that we're still involved in all three trophies. I don't care what happens the rest of this season. Sack this manager.
Yup, sack Carlo Ancelotti because of the haram ball. And it's not sustainable, so I feel you, Will. Let's see what else he say.
The football has left him.
I have a feeling if he does it wrong again, then he's probably out. The football definitely leaves him. And it's not sustainable. Carlo, he has to freaking Carlo needs to stop doing this, unfortunately, because that's not the solution. Because if you do this, you're getting cut open. It's not sustainable. So I see where you're coming from, Will. Like, Carlo, I don't know if I want you in Brazil. I don't know. Some of the Brazilian fans might be asking this. Do I want Carlo if he almost had a disaster class, even though the comeback saves his, career? I mean, saves his job. I feel you guys.
actually think that Carlo is hurting his legacy by remaining at his club.
Do you think so? I don't. Maybe.
No, I'd
Because
say his
if it's true,
legacy is assured, regardless, due to what he's won.
yeah, regardless, because he has won so much. But you're right. Right now, he's not doing good. He isn't doing good, and then he has to prove himself. Otherwise, that he is capable of the job for Brazil. I just don't want to see those mistakes from Marcelo Sal because we already went through a lot. I'm tired of this. We need the tactic. We need instructions. That's why, Carlo, if you don't improve anything in the next few games, if you get knocked out against Arsenal, who shouldn't be in the semifinals, honestly, they shouldn't be in the semifinals. You have to do it, or else I am not gonna fucking accept you. Yeah, facts. A bunch of frauds.
He needs to just hand in his resignation. This guy, the tactics, shit. No adjustments. Why did he sub off Endrick when Endrick was having a good game?
Yeah, that's true. You should have kept on Endrick. Because Endrick was looking for the second goal. And the problem with Carlo, the way that he's handling kids isn't going well. Instead of finding the balance. I don't agree with that, Carlo. I don't. I don't accept this.
What does he do that impacts our games positively? What does he do? I do agree with some of the subs that were made at the end, but just tactically, we look so flat. We look so uninspiring. We have no system. This guy doesn't even do the eyebrow raise.
Yeah, no tactics. We need tactics, especially for Marcelo Sal. That would just make it worse. And if Carlo is actually doing this, oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. So what are you fucking doing? What are you fucking doing? Come on, Carlo. I'm telling you, you're the legend. But I just don't want to, to drag your legacy down in a wrong way. Please, you have to fix up. Or else I don't want Brazil to suffer anymore. If you do get the job. I don't want Brazil to suffer anymore. It's already bad enough. There's already enough blood to begin with.
Anymore. He's lost his aura. Carlo is no longer fit enough to be our manager. Carlo out.
Yep, Carlo out. Whether you disagree or not, it might be true. Carlo might not be a good manager anymore. Where are the tactics? You're right. You cannot make those squad selections in the right way. I don't think you're going to win the UCL because the problem is the Haram ball. It's not working anymore. It just isn't. Yes, you got the players' mentalities and they do carry you, but not for long when you don't have the balance of that. I don't want to see that with Brazil if Carlo does this in the wrong way. I don't want to see us because if we do this
I'm
against
just going out
Ecuador,
toilet, guys.
Yeah.
I'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, Mr. Joshua J.
Yeah, go on, Adam.
Unfortunately, what's your opinion about Carlo maybe falling off? And maybe zero tactics, not a lot of game planning, and it's not the same like he was 10 years ago. 5 years ago.
Maybe he is slowly coming towards the end of his career now, but I still believe in him. If he was Brazil manager, I honestly believe he would land the minerals, and get Brazil playing good again. But yeah, maybe he is on the decline. Who knows, mate?
That's my concern. That's why. Oh my goodness! Like, come on! Like, just stop playing like fucking shit. Like, and it doesn't even fucking make sense. Like you can't play this haram ball. It just doesn't. I don't want to see this for Brazil because the problem is you need tactics. You have to. Real Madrid, you have a better squad than Manchester United, and yet it's embarrassing that they handled Sociedad better than you guys. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You made them look better, even though they didn't play that well. Mostly, they didn't. I mean, listen, they did play well, but you made them look the best team because of the shit decision making. Yes, some of the players have to hold smoke, like David Alaba. He might be finished. I think the ACL ends the career for not being careful, but you have to do it the right way. I just don't want this shit happening in Brazil. It's not sustainable. It's not. It's unresponsive.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke. Like,
I
don't
agree.
do-
He should have been sacked after the AC Milan game. And I know
Yeah, and AC Milan are not even in the Champions League. They're out. And they too have been getting away with haram ball, whether it's Focusao or Contestao. It's an absolute joke. And AC Milan are still playing haram ball. They are.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
They've been relying on way too many own goals when they don't want to put their chances in. And right now, Milan, they're in the shit show themselves too. And they got Inter tomorrow. They're getting fist up. Inter Milan are not going to give you those same chances. They're not. It's just facts. Oh my god. Carlo, if you don't fix up, Carlo, if you don't beat Arsenal in the Champions League, I don't trust you. I'm sorry. Because it's just not sustainable either. Let's see what else Will has to say.
Yeah.
he's not going to go anywhere during. I personally think that Carlo is going to be our manager until after the Club World Cup. But for next season, get me somebody else. Get me Klopp. Get me Xabi Alonso. We cannot get much.
Yep. And as for Klopp, you think he's making a return to manager? And I know some Liverpool fans, they don't like Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
They don't, right? For them, they hate them as much as Chelsea almost, right?
Yeah.
Or if not even more, probably because of the rivalries they have with those clubs, right? They don't want to see Jurgen Klopp to ruin his legacy of Liverpool. They wouldn't. They wouldn't, right? If you're a Liverpool fan, would you want to see Jurgen Klopp in coaching Real Madrid?
Nope.
Nope. But Jurgen Klopp obviously doesn't want to ruin that legacy of Liverpool, as he kept that promise, even though he's a great manager. Well, I don't know if he does come. Just please, just do it the right way.
Much worse tactically. You might as well have me in the dugout. I would have us playing better football. I would have us looking a lot more competent. Defensively today. Oh my.
Shambolic defensively. Besides your plans, Will, defensively, so awful to watch. You let them score 3 goals from open play that shouldn't be avoidable. You should like one. What fucking Joe. And those bums thought they could qualify for Europe, you could say in your end, but they didn't. They didn't make it to the final, but it's not sustainable. It's not worth it. It just isn't. It's not worth it. It's not supposed to fucking happen at this point.
My days. The entire back line. Shit. Let's start off. You know what's actually funny? Out of the back 4 that started this game, Lucas Vazquez had the best performance. Imagine that.
You're fucking kidding me. And Lucas Vazquez is normally good. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Lucas Vazquez is not even. He might be forced to play right back and get his position wrong and no longer be quality because the levels drop or the form going somewhere else because of being forced. because they refused to address the holes in the team. This is why you have to address the holes. It's really important, especially La Defensa as an example, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, get his responsibility on con la defensa. Who's responsible for the defense? I am. La defensa!
Big up, guys. Back now.
Yay.
Right, you know what I'll say? For me, I think it's clear cut. I mean, Carlo Ancelotti, he's got the minerals, yeah. I will say this one thing, though. What goes in Jorge Jesus' favour is that he's Portuguese. Therefore, he knows Brazilian players. And obviously, many, Portuguese and Brazil have got a strong history together. And of course, I think he probably even speaks Brazilian as well. So that might go in his favour, actually, by the way, more so than Carlo Ancelotti. And if you remember Jorge Jesus' time at Benfica, he did have Brazilian players, David Luiz, Luisao, I think Ramirez as well. I think he played for them as well. Of course, later on, of course, he played for Chelsea as well. So yeah, I think Carlo Ancelotti is their number one choice, but there are some things which does go in favour of Jorge Jesus as well. But there is one thing that I am concerned about. I mean, if he does end up being Brazil's manager, is that the final, curtain for Neymar? Does that mean Neymar is not going to get back in again? Or, I mean, we don't know what really happened at Al Hilal. I mean, we all know that Neymar had an ACL and he was injured out for a long time. It depends what his relationship is with Jorge Jesus, but if it's good, I'm assuming there'll be no reason why Jorge Jesus will not have Neymar in the Brazil team. But Neymar has to be playing regularly, week in and week out, and he has to be playing well in order for that to happen.
I agree.
True, I agree as well. And then and that's what I agree.
Carlo's first choice, but second choice, I would go Jorge Jesus just in case. But Carlo's my number one.
Yeah.
Well, Carlo, he has to fix up because I just don't want to see this with Brazil. Defensively, you have to do it the right way, and he has to do it the right way because what if this doesn't work out? Unless he has to
check out Jorge Jesus' record as well on Wikipedia, and he's actually won a Copa Libertadores with Flamengo.
Yeah,
in 2019.
2019, yeah. Yeah, he did.
So he does know Brazilian football. That might go in his advantage. That might go his way.
He's 70 years old. I rate him. I want him in.
It might go in his favour, the fact that he's been in Brazilian football, so he does know the country, and he's won Copa Libertadores, so he does know the football there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Will says.
Yeah,
Imagine Lucas Vasquez being our best performing defender. That first goal that Sociedad scored. I know
Imagine
that a lot of people are blaming Vasquez. You guys must be blind. Go watch that goal back. Look at why Vasquez was out of position. Where the hell was Raul Asensio going?
Raul Asensio made his first big mistake of his game, honestly. Where was he? Unless you want to blame it on who else? David Alaba. Then mix of both. Because where's the man marking? Just like Anthony Alanga's goal on the counter. Because they know they're going to score from open play. Close down those spaces. Even though, fine, maybe not Carlo on that, but
He took the gamble. Asensio tried to win the ball back up the pitch. This guy goes on a dummy mission. He runs into the midfield, doesn't get the ball, and now Lucas Vazquez has to run inside to cover the middle because Asensio has just abandoned it. That first goal is solely down.
yeah, what is Asensio doing on that, honestly? What are you doing? Let's see what else.
To Asensio. But he's been very good for us this season. Young player. Only has played, 15, 20 games? This is what happens with inexperience. So I'm not going to crash on him too much, but that was a bad mistake. And I get it. People don't like Vazquez, so automatically they want to blame him. But that was not Vazquez's fault, the first goal.
It's not.
Alaba. Oh dear. Alaba.
Yeah, David Alba's time is up. You made them looking dangerous, all thanks to your actions. Whether it's an open play or own goal, you might be in the mud. Time to be up. You're not the same one from Bayern Munich. It just isn't. The one from Bayern. Or Hoffenheim. It just hasn't been the same.
It's time to learn Arabic. Assalamu alaikum.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Saudi. I need Alaba out of this club. He is hooked. Alaba is no longer a player that can be serviceable in important matches. And I'm glad that we played this shit defensively because it highlights the defensive revolution that we need at the club this summer. Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming through. Go.
Yep, because Liverpool fans, yes, which is positive. Liverpool fans will never see him ever again in the Liverpool shirt. And I know they don't like Real Madrid, and they don't want to see that, but it will happen. So that's one thing. Liverpool fans don't like to see Trent leaving for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Just like how, like I said, Cole Palmer does not like Conference League football. It says, no. It's like that.
Yeah.
Go get me Dean Hoyson. And go get me another center back on top of that. Get me Dean Hoyson and get me Saliba.
Yeah, Saliba, you need to leave Arsenal. You have to leave. There's no reason to be there. You did service. You didn't win anything. It's time to go to Real Madrid for the best. Because there's your French friends. You got Mbappe, Tchouameni, Camavinga, Mendy. They're all there waiting for you. So go to Madrid. Come to Madrid. Arsenal are not football
It's part
heritage.
of the process. Arteta is so good looking, according to their fan base.
Yeah. Yeah, shut up. Like keep crying about it. Sigue llorando. I want to see those Arsenal tears, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alaba today. Disaster class. Oh my days. Alaba was so shockingly shit today. I couldn't believe it. This guy looks so slow. His passing is all over the place. He's losing the ball in dangerous areas.
Even me, I could cook him. Could probably cook David Alaba. The pace that I have, probably. I might even cook him and try pressure him to score an own goal or go around him and score the goal myself. What are you doing? Lunin is furious. Lunin, the Ukrainian goalkeeper, probably was furious at you, Alaba, because you failed to deliver.
Shocking. Camavinga, brother, I speak. They will call me racist. Another mistake from this guy that leads directly to a goal. Camavinga has
Yeah, he's not doing good either, sadly. Making way too many mistakes. But still, what are you doing, Camavinga?
massively regressed this season. And you guys know I rate Camavinga. I think he is a fantastic player. I think he has a lot of potential. This season, he is playing himself out of the rotation. He started at left back today because Fran Garcia needed a rest. Ferland Mendy is injured. We all know that, Kevin Villa could put in a good shift at left back. Today, it started off decently, and then he was just getting cooked.
Playing well.
Oh, my days. I cannot believe Camavinga with all these mistakes.
Yeah, Takakuba trying to handle the pressure. Yeah, this is why you have to handle the pressure. By the way, one quick update. Apparently, Racing Club have scored against Fortaleza away, 1-0. The same one that beat Fluminense. Already? That's crazy.
Wow.
In the Libertadores.
What a shit season it's been.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're cooking them.
So disappointed, dog. The back line let me down. I don't blame Lunin for any of those goals, really. What was it, like 2 own goals or something like that? Just
Or
shocking
average,
defensive, bro. It's actually crazy, dog. The midfield today. Valverde, mid. How often do you say that?
Well, then it wasn't good. I thought it was supposed to play it right back. And maybe Lucas Vasquez could play in the right wing if Rodrigo isn't playing. You're going to be tired against Valencia. Let's see what he says.
Seeing Valverde go out there and look like a deer in headlights is crazy to me. We all know how important Valverde is, but today they didn't do good enough. I think Tchouaméni was solid. I think that the midfield did a very shit job of controlling the game, right? Because large parts of this match, you had Sociedad applying so much pressure to us. Let's be very honest. This is the 3rd time that we played them. They've damn near out every single time and we've matched up against them this season. I think Vinicius, bright spot this game. Vinicius actually had a good performance in the year 2025 because we've been waiting for blips.
Even though he should have scored, honestly. And he could have not lose the ball more.
For Vinny to make an impact. Today, he looked good on that left wing, causing issues, beating the defenders. Right? Got those 2 assists. The first one for Endrick. Fantastic through
I
ball.
like that.
The cross for Jude. On the money. Vinicius had a good performance today. Rodrigo, non-existent. My guy was out there doing a 90-minute cardio session.
Sadly.
Jude, solid. Got the goal, right? He also helped defensively. Jude is like an engine in that midfield. He does everything that we need. Wasn't the best performance, but it was solid.
Solid.
Another bright spot, right? Endrick scores another Copa del Rey goal, and I don't agree with him being subbed off.
Yeah, what is Carlo doing? Endrick has been doing good. I know the lad is young, but he could offer you whether he's at Palmeiras or the Pigs or at Madrid. This guy's so special, but Carlo doesn't fucking trust him. I know he's supposed to be the backup striker for Mbappe. Fair enough, but you should do it more responsibly, realistic. Come on, Carlo.
I think Endrick should have played a lot more minutes because he's not going to start any other game rest of the season. The next game that we have in this tournament will be the final. He's not going to start that. He's not going to start in La Liga unless there's an injury crisis, and he's not going to start any of these Champions League knockout stage games. Endrick was solid today. That first goal that he scored, or he only scored 1 goal, but the chip, that's a proper striker right there. Man like Bobby Charlton.
Facts.
Sociedad were moving different to us. They were playing
They might have played well, but it shouldn't be this good.
high line, pressing us up the pitch, and that allowed Endrick to find that space. And the Vinicius, again, what an assist. Good ball. But he should have played more minutes. If he would have scored that, by the way, that bicycle kick that Endrick almost pulled off was mad. Like, that would have been crazy, chat. But regardless, look, shit performance. I'm not happy at all. Bullshit. That's scoring 4 goals against us. When's the last time that we played good? When's the last time that we had a dominant 90 minutes? You watch Barca. Shit, you even watch Atleti. They both play better football than us. This season.
And Atletico plays somewhat haram ball, but slightly better than you. But not really, not by much. Barcelona, whether you like them or not, because of the rivalry. They do play the best football. That's why they might win this Copa del Rey. They might just do it.
Season, we look lost. Individual brilliance and the dark arts. We scored 2 headers today. Chouameni scored a header, and then Rudiger in extra time scored the header that gave us 5 goals on aggregate for us to win it. But it's not good enough.
Yeah, like I said, big up to Rudiger, Chelsea legend, lending the minerals. Big up.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to do with the corrupt ownership from fucking Blueco. Blueco, F them. Clown Lake out. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Lewis, Clown Lake Lewis G, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Get in the bin.
That's another one who can get in the bin.
yeah.
Yep. That brown Emelo get in the bin along with that Liberian. Oh,
yeah,
update! Goal! I have an update. Fulhamenta scores. They've scored in the first 30 minutes, despite being outplayed. They've scored. I think it's a Thiago Silva assist. Let me see. They just did before the Cruz Azul game. Yeah, Fulhamenta scores 1.
Oh yeah, Michael. I still need to catch up with the rest of your cooking stream. You know where you on top. I watched about the first half an hour, I think, or the first 40 minutes, but absolute gold. I can't wait to watch the rest.
Well, we've got to land it on these wrong guns.
Yeah.
We've got to do it. We've got to say football.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva assist. There we go. There it is. Nice. He's letting the minerals. Facts. Thiago Silva's letting the minerals. John Arias. Nice. That's why they are good. They have the experience, and they don't. So let's continue the last 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We're supposed to beat teams that are better than what we're going against. Bro, we struggled against Sociedad today. We struggled against Leganes. We struggled against Villarreal. For anybody thinking that,
not Villarreal wasn't too bad, but this one was the worst one today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk off the CL final. You are.
Yeah, because they play sideways, backwards football bullshit. And Carlo, you can't do that. No.
Nope.
Even Fulhamenta doesn't play like this anymore since they got a new intro.
I still think that we should be winning it. I want to win everything. But imagine going against PSG in the semifinals with all that technical ability that they have.
Oh,
with how our defense looked today. Shocking, bro. Carlo is no longer fit to be the manager. I hope Florentino Perez took notes. I hope that he watched and that he was writing down transfers that we need. We need a defensive revolution at this club, and I need a new manager. The Copa del Rey is a tournament that I want to win. I've only seen us lift this trophy one time. I've been watching Real Madrid for 10 years. I've seen more UCLs than Copa del Reys. And now we're going to have to play Atleti or Barca with the form that we're on in the final? Brother. Yo, I'm telling you right now, we might get cooked. We might get sacrificed to the foot.
If you lose the Copa del Rey final, then yeah, Carlo might also be cooked as well. If you lose both the Champions League quarterfinals and lose Copa del Rey final, then I don't trust Carlo yet. Because it's not sustainable either. Like, you need to fix up. 2 more minutes before.
Football gods, if we don't fix up. This season has been so shit. I'm ready for it to end, bro. Imagine that. I just qualified for a cup final. I'm still involved in the title race. I'm still involved for the UCL. We have a chance to do the first ever treble, the treble in Real Madrid's history. And yet, I want this season to end. Watching us is painful, bro. Watching us feels like a punishment. We got all these pieces, but none of them fit into this puzzle. There's no fluidity. It seems like there's no chemistry. The one thing that I can praise from this squad today is the way that we fought to come back. Even though we felt through a lot of adversity. The fact that we even had to come back is a problem. We're playing Sociedad, who have shit this season across two legs. Played Real Madrid, but lost to Manchester United. I cannot believe it, bro. Carlo out. I think from their POV, they're going to be super annoyed about how this game went. Mind you, we entered this match 1-0 up on aggregate. They come to the Bernabeu, hostile environment, and they score 4 goals. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, this is probably the worst defensive performance that we've had all season. And that's saying something. Because I've seen some pretty awful defensive games from us. I think Sociedad, once again, they outplay Real Madrid, but get nothing from it. Insane. I need you guys to get a prediction. I want to know what you are saying for this match. Who do you think was the match as well? I think I'm leaning Vinicius. Maybe Jude, right? I think for man of the match. I think they put in 2 good shifts. This performance was so shit that I don't even care who the man of the match was. Point is, we move, right? We are now on to the Copa del Rey final. So, look, it is what it is, man. One game at a time, I guess. Like, all that matters at the business end of the season is just getting the wins. But, I mean, these performances, I think they could look so much better when we have so much talent on the field. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. And turn on those post notifications.
All right, that's it. My response at the end.
Is the player rating?
Fix up.
I see why people don't do it. I mean, you don't want to do it when you've drawn a game or when you've lost, do you? I mean, come on.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean, I know I don't do it. I know I don't do it when we draw or when we lose either. I mean, you just don't have the energy for that shit, do you? Even more so when you lose. I mean, oh God. I better see a performance on Thursday because I want a bloody win, especially against them wrong'uns.
Yeah.
The Spuds. I mean, let's get that right. We've got to put them in their place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won't take losing to that crap. Absolutely not.
No.
But what do you say about that video, Joshua J. Geezer, the Real Madrid video just said?
From Will.
Yeah, wow. Very passionate, and he's clearly feels Angelotti's had his day. I mean, I still believe in him. I still believe he's got it in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, if he does not fix up, if he doesn't win the Copa del Rey and beat Arsenal in the quarterfinals and advance to semi, then I don't know if I could trust him or not because what Will is saying is true. If it's not sustainable, they're doing this crap for unfortunately the season and just want to do the ridiculous. It's not fucking okay, honestly.
No.
Adam, are you in the Jorge Jesus camp for the Brazil job?
I hope so. Yeah.
If you do look at his record, which I have done today, it's actually a very good record he's got in club football. He's got over 1,000 games in management, so he's been in management for a very long time. He's been in the management since the 1990s.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and more or less, ever since he won an Intertalk Cup with Braga back in 2008, he's tended to gone on to win wherever he's been. Because he was very successful at Benfica, of course, in the early 10s, Of course, that's where some of our players came from, David Luiz, Ramirez, all them guys. So, look, he has a history of working with Brazilian players and he's managed in Brazil. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I do get that the CBF have got Carlo Ancelotti as their first choice, but if Carlo Ancelotti is not possible, therefore Jorge Jesus would be my choice. And
Yeah.
another thing, by the way, Jorge Jesus' his contract at Al Hilal ends this season.
Yeah.
So if Brazil are going to make the move, they could make it at the end of the Saudi season, and they could get him in there in time for the next round of the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh wow.
Obviously, in terms of Ancelotti, that's a little bit harder because of the FIFA Club World Cup, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that's a little bit harder
Facts.
to do.
Facts.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens, won't we, on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Carlo, but he needs to stop playing this around ball. If he is, because it's not worth it. And like I know I have to start the stream, and I'm not sure if you're going to end the stream soon, Mr. Josh JJ, unless you have a few topics before you guys join. I'll send you guys the StreamYard link.
Yeah, I set up the redirects anyway, so we'll be redirecting straight to your channel, mate. So, yeah.
Just for fuck's sake.
Are you going to send it to Twitter, mate?
Yes, I will. And you
Yeah.
know what? Carlo Ancelotti, or I have to say anything before I have to end the stream. Start the stream. Carlo, you need if I don't see you a good performance against Valencia, and then Arsenal, Everton, we'll see what that happens as well, because Arsenal are away in Liverpool to play Everton. If you don't show me any good against Valencia, then I don't know if we're confident against Arsenal, because you're doing the hate-along next week, which I will be there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I will be doing that. Champions League quarterfinals onwards now. Yeah, I'll be doing that.
All right then. So I'm gonna send you guys the link. Not sure if you have anything else to say, but yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say big up as always coming on, Adam. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Big up, Josh and Jay Geezer.
Yeah, big up. And but we are redirecting people over to Adam Dar 2025's channel now. So when you go over to his YouTube channel, make sure you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. Make sure you're subscribing to Adam Dar 2025's channel. Make sure you're subscribing to Michael.ChelseaFC's channel.
Yeah.
His link is also in the title as well. And but once again, thanks for coming on, and I'll see you in a few moments over on Adam's stream. But big up to every single one of you who's been live and locked in watching this evening / this morning. Much appreciated. We're out here, people. Laters.
Bosh.
Out. Sir Jim out.